It's time. Wait for it. It's time to get motivated. 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 It's time to get motivated. 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 It's time to get motivated. All right, y'all. It is Monday, and that means it is Motivational Monday with Sherelle. Unlock your heart. Unlock your minds. Unlock your spirits. Level up. Let's go. Hi guys, and welcome to another Motivational Monday with your girl, Motivated by Sherelle. You can find me on my socials at Motivated by Sherelle on Instagram and at Motivated by Sherelle on YouTube as well. Pretty much type in Motivated by Sherelle and you will find me, this face on your screen. The first thing I just kind of want to discuss when it comes to confidence is owning a room. Have you ever just seen those girls where as soon as they walk through the room, they don't even have to say nothing, but their presence automatically just creates an aura, and it's like the room stands still. For a second, there's no sound. Sometimes you even hear the whispers. Who is she? Who is that? Who is she? Who? That confidence when you're just serving everything. Yes, yes, honey, yes, yes. Silence. Yes. Everybody looks at them. All eyes are on them. Who's she? Who's she? Who's she? Where's she going? Where'd she get that? Where did she get that purse from? Oh my God, her shoes are so cute. Oh my God, she's so confident. Who is she? Who is she? Who is she? Who is she? She's you. That's what I'm saying. You need to command that room. You need to step up on that stage. But seriously, have you ever seen that girl that just steps into the room and her presence demands attention? Ladies, I want you guys to start owning that. So many times I see women always walk into a room, and when they walk in, the first thing they do is look down. They look around. They try to scale the crowd without making eye contact, and they fear somebody looking at them because their confidence is not where it needs to be. Do not be afraid of eye contact. Do not be afraid of who you are. Know who you are when you show up into that office, when you show up into that presentation, when you show up to do whatever it is that your niche is. Whereas when you walk in that room, you scan the room, you look for your seat, you set your purse down, baby, and you own it. You own it, you kill it, you act like you were meant to be there. Even if it's your first day on the job, you were meant to be there. Start learning how to take that presence of all eyes on me, and instead of feeling the fear from it, just learn from it, grow from it, embrace it, love it, because no matter where you go, the attention will be on you. No matter what you do, the attention will be on you. And when the attention is always on you, you gotta find some type of way to just learn to love it. Otherwise, you will do this, you will do this, and you will be sad. And I do not want you to be sad, ladies. Enjoy it, embrace it, love it. Somebody is looking at you, somebody wants you. That means you're gonna have something to say, and you are going to show you are the star of your show. You walk in that room, you own that room, you own that conference room, girl. No matter where your stage is, you set the tone and you walk in and freaking own it. Once you have a good idea of that, you can learn how to command attention. For me, I like to tell people to practice the mirror challenge. So mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? We all know she wanted them to always say her. So I suggest you do the same. When you're doing the mirror challenge, you need to look into the mirror. I'm gonna use this camera as my mirror. This is something that I would do when I'm doing the mirror challenge, because it's important to give yourself self-worth, self-esteem, and to love yourself beyond just your looks. So when I know I need to command a room and I'm walking past any mirror, any reflection, side of a building, side of a car, an actual mirror, bathroom mirror, a compact mirror, honey, any kind of mirror will work, okay? Every single time you walk past that mirror, every time you see your reflection, you look directly at yourself. I'm gonna use this camera as my mirror, and this is what you do. You say, I love you. You are amazing. You inspire me. You light flame into my soul. You pick me up when no one is there, and when I turn around and look back around, you're always there. You got this, girl. You got my back. You always got my back. It is important that you command the room. It is important that you show up. If you work in an all-boys club, it is even more important that you show up, you show out, and you stand in your power, and you command the attention. You want to make sure you're articulate, that you know what you're talking about, and when you're standing there, your overall presence and aura is just saying like, yes, honey, yes. You know who I am. And there's a big difference between cockiness and confidence. And I think sometimes people get this misconstrued. Some people be like, oh, she's so cocky. You know, she thinks she's too much of this. She thinks she's all that. Who does she think she is? I mean, like, really though, who? Who do you think you are? And I always say to people, I think I'm me, because for me, I'm not taking away or adding to your value. I'm simply standing here embracing my own. And you cannot take away or add to my value, but I will accept anything that you want to bring my way that's positive. Anything negative, I got the blinders on like this, y'all. I'm blocking that like this. And that's what I want you guys to start doing, because again, you do not have to take away from somebody else's magnitude to be magnificent yourself. You stand there, you own the room. I mean, I tell people all the time, when it comes to beauty, when it comes to just feeling inspired by yourself, never compare yourself to the average. If somebody asks me what I think I look like, scale 1 to a 10, I say 1 to celebrity, honey, because ain't nobody on this earth walking better than me in my own world every day. I'm the only one that gotta look out through these eyes. I'm the only one that gotta live in this body. And honey, baby, I am that bitch every day walking in my world, and no one can take that from me. And I want you ladies to start believing that in yourself too. You are the baddest bitch walking on the stage in your life every single day. There's no one that comes above you. There's no one that comes before you. There's no one who can come in and stand in front of you and make you feel less than, because again, you are the baddest bitch walking in your life every fucking day. It does not matter how beautiful you think a girl is on the exterior. I have met some of the most beautiful women who have the shittiest self-esteem. And I am here to tell you, no matter what the appearance is on the outside, whether you have eyebrows, no eyebrows, whether you got a big nose, whether you got a little nose, whether you got big lips, whether you got small lips, it does not matter, honey. You need to learn how to love you inside, and inside matches the exterior, and the exterior matches the interior, baby. Because I have met some of the most beautiful girls that I have ever seen physically, and they are dark on the inside. And I have seen the reverse. I have seen some girls where I did not realize how beautiful she was, and then she opened up her mouth and I realized she was a freaking queen. And it is time that we go ahead and start realizing the inside needs to match the outside, and when they both match, it's magic. All right, guys, the next thing we want to go ahead and talk about on our little girl chat is cow. Y'all might be wondering what the hell cow means. It stands for celebrate all wins. I actually learned this acronym when I was doing a business study for some of my housing stuff. That's a whole nother side note. But cow. It is so important that you celebrate all of your wins. When you only take the time to celebrate the big accomplishments, you miss all the small steps that it took to get there. And sometimes when you miss those small steps that it took to get to that rise, it makes you sometimes feel on the way up less than, unworthy, like you don't deserve it. So it is so important for you to celebrate the small things. Did you pass that test? You did. Did you study today? You did. Did you get up and get dressed today when you haven't gotten dressed in 2 weeks? You did. Did you put on a little bit of lip gloss today? You did. Did you go ahead and cook dinner when you haven't cooked dinner in 4 nights? You did. Celebrate the small wins. So that way when you celebrate the big ones, they feel even more magnificent. And that way when you're looking through your life, you don't always just feel like you're looking for that next big moment. Celebrate them all, love them all, love yourself. You know what? No matter how big or small it is, every step on the journey is going to be important. That's why you need to celebrate all wins. Did you get a new job? Congratulations. Did you get something new like a certificate? Did you graduate from school recently? Congratulations. Are you just waking up today realizing your power and your beauty and you haven't done that in a long time? Congratulations, ladies. It is time to wake up, start celebrating ourselves, and know that it is okay to brag about yourself to yourself. Ladies, confidence, honey. Confidence, even when it starts off fake, it always turns out to be something that is not. You can tell yourself, I told you guys this a while ago, a couple weeks ago, your brain does not know the difference between the truth and a lie. If you keep telling yourself every single day, I'm celebrating the fact that I just didn't eat a piece of bread for dinner tonight. I counted my carbs right. I'm celebrating the fact that I drank a gallon of water today. That is celebrating all wins. It is so important. Celebrate them. Celebrate your life. Celebrate who you are, ladies. You are amazing. You do magnificent things every single day. You don't just wake up to go to sleep, to wake up to go to sleep and then die. There's so much that happens between start to finish, and it's time for you to start celebrating the small wins. That way, when you keep celebrating the small wins, it also builds your confidence. Also, knowing your worth and also feeling like you're worth it is one big thing that I know we always falter on as women. You have to know your worth outside of just the acquisition of whatever sex you're attracted to, whether that's men, women, or anything else. You know, you have to know your worth outside of someone else loving you, outside of going and obtaining somebody else to go ahead and feed you and your soul with things you're not telling yourself. It is so important when it comes to self-worth to think about your actual self-worth. You know, I have a friend, when every single time I ask her, well, what about you? What do you think? What makes you happy? She always mentions her friends and her family. But again, you, honey, what is it about you? What makes you wake up in the morning? What sets you on fire? What are you confident in? What is your thing that you're like, yeah, I got this. I got this. That is what you need to start thinking on. Focus on that good thing. You know, if you're good at writing, be a writer. Start showcasing your writing. Get the courage to go on stage one night and do an open mic night. If you are a social butterfly and a social light and you want to work in the nightlife, find that opportunity where you can be giggling and laughing and having a good time in the nightlife. If you're a dancer, become the best freaking dancer. Whatever it is, become the best at whatever it is that you want to do. And as you're starting to grow your skills and as you're starting to grow the different things inside of you in your development as a person, you will start to feel worth. You will stop feeling worthless. Your worth does not sit on someone telling you you're beautiful. Your worth does not sit on somebody trying to acquire you. Your worth does not sit on someone trying to sleep with you. That does not make you worthy. That does not make you worth it. If you never feel worth it, you will never be worth it. You know, I always hear sometimes, not let me say always, but I have had a couple friends who were struggling with self-esteem and self-confidence and needed that extra pick-me-up. And I would want them so much to just get it from inside of them and just see how beautiful they are, how kind they are, how loving they are, how they have all these other attributes other than being a beautiful girl. Being beautiful on the outside gets you nowhere. I know we have this fake rose-colored glasses of life that the beautiful just live these carefree lifestyles and everything is just handed to them on a silver platter. No, baby girl, it does not work that way, sis. It is important to have something other than your beauty. It is important to find worth outside of your beauty. If you are smart, take value in that. If you are a singer, take value in that. If you are a dancer and you can bust a move, take value in that. If you are book smart, take value in that. If you are an eloquent speaker, take pride in that. Find worth in other things that you are good at. And honey, the other things will eventually come to you. If you are somebody struggling saying, I want a man, I want a man, I want a man, I want a man, man. Girl, you will get that man, but you gotta get this together first. No man wants to be with a woman that he has to piece together. They want you to compliment them. And how can you compliment somebody when you don't compliment yourself? I just want you to start realizing that you, again, are the star of your show. You're the baddest bitch walking on your runway every single day. You are the star, honey. And if you're not treating the star right, who's going to? You are. You have to do it. So remember, it is important to find your worth in other things than your beauty. It's important to find your worth in other things than what somebody else says to you. I know I was definitely that person, finding my worth in men giving me attention and, you know, buying me a drink at the bar, complimenting the way I looked, you know, wanting to sit down and have a conversation with me. But did that really add value to my life? I mean, really think about it, ladies. Does that really add value? No. You know, you have to find value in other things. I'm a realtor. I am educated. I ran track. I am funny. I am a ball to be around. I'm a good friend. I'm a good wife. I'm a good lover. I have so many other things that I can be happy about, other things that make me feel worth outside of just this. This fades and your worth does not. You have to learn how to find that worth, find that love, find that inner peace, y'all, that goes like this, and it comes in waves. Sometimes you're feeling yourself, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you're mean to yourself, sometimes you're not, but always know you're worth it. In my opinion, one of the other ways to go ahead and work on your self-worth, self-confidence, and self-esteem is to relinquish any of your childhood traumas. A lot of times, a lot of us sit and we're not confident and we don't believe in ourselves because of so many of the things that happened to us as kids. You know, we were all goofy looking at some point. We were all had something funky going on with us. You know, I had crooked glasses and always a pimple on the tip of my nose for like ever in middle school. That pimple never went away. And every time I would play basketball, I was so rough that glasses stayed crooked, honey. Cricket, pimple face Relly. That is who I was in middle school. I was not feeling myself. I did not feel like I was cute sometimes, but through time, you know, you get past that. Through time, you grow to love those little things about yourself. I love me and my glasses now. I love the little blemishes I get on my face every now and again. Sometimes I'm like, oh, honey, you need a new mask or something. But no, I have learned to love it. Learn to love yourself. Learn to love the imperfections. Learn to tell yourself your imperfections are beautiful. If you have a lazy eye, love that lazy eye. If you have one big eye, one small eye, love that big eye, small eye. And I know that's easier said than done, especially when we live in a superficial world where people just want to vomit all over you with their opinions. But you know what? The truth is, again, what's between the ears? What's between the ears? What thoughts are in here? What are they? Know what you bring to the table. You don't need the outside influence. It is amazing, yes, to get compliments. It is amazing, yes, to actually hear somebody value you. It is amazing, yes, to actually touch, feel, see, taste the accomplishment. But to tell you the truth, it has to start from within you, because once you're already a confident person, it allows you to also have some humility and be humble. It allows you to not have that cockiness and that cocky exterior coming off of you. It allows you to no longer compare yourself to this person or that person, but to continue to compare you to you. I just want to be stronger, Sherelle, in 2021 than I was in 2020 or 2019. I don't care what the rest of the world is doing or what anyone else has going on. I just want to be the best variation of me, because in life, the only control I have is over me, my thoughts, my self-worth, my self-esteem. So you know where I find that in? I find that in educating myself. I find that in learning new tasks. I find that in being able to go into a crowd of strangers and just talk to them like I've known them my whole life. I take value in knowing who I am, knowing my walk, knowing my strut, knowing my actual worth, knowing what I bring to the table. When I go into meetings now, I go into meetings prepared. And that's what I want from you people. Just go ahead and love yourself. See your worth. Stop saying to yourself, am I worth it for him? I'm getting mad just thinking about it. You do not need to be valuable for him or her or whatever your preference is. You need to be valuable for you. As soon as you start loving you, trust me, the people you surround yourself with entirely become different. Your friends become different. Your relationship choices become different. Your relationships with your friends and family become different, because you know your worth. You no longer allow things into your situation that do not belong there. You now set boundaries. You now have something set aside to say, no, I don't like this. Yes, I do like this. Yes, you can come sit here. No, you cannot. I don't feel comfortable with that. No, thank you. No, you cannot buy me a drink tonight. And you can feel good about saying no. I used to feel so bad because I just wanted everybody to like me. like me. Oh, I'm so nervous they won't like me. No, know who you are. Stop being afraid. Stop trying to prove to everybody that you're the most likable person in the world, and just live your life. Find value in yourself. Try to love yourself, because if you do not love you, no one is going to love you. No one loves an ugly person. No one loves an overly miserable person. No one wants to deal with that. So you know who has to deal with that? You do know. That girl looking in the mirror right there. That is who needs to deal with that. That's who needs to tell you you are worth it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and just wrap this up finally. So my final thoughts today is you are beautiful. You are worth it. You are amazing. You deserve to have the person looking back at your reflection every day tell you amazing things, to believe in you, and to really drive you forward, to do the things that you are so afraid of. Remember, your dream should be bigger than what you think you can obtain. If you're only dreaming of pennies, you need to start dreaming of nickels, then dimes, then quarters, then dollars, and so forth. You are worth it. Love yourself. Find your self-worth. Once you do, the rest will fall in place. Have a wonderful Monday, guys. It was a pleasure to motivate you guys today. Again, follow me at Motivated by Sherelle.